Heal my troops? Actually, I can't heal my troops because I'm actually going to be making a video dedicated towards this specific topic, or at least one of. But I guess since we're here, let me actually go ahead and cover it. Did you know that when you go to heal your troops, if you use training gear, it will actually reduce the time to train? Or to heal, I mean. Alright, so take a look at this. If I heal right now, it will take 1 day, 31 minutes if I were to heal it as is. But if I switch over to my troop training gear, I call it boost slash heal because this is the gear that I use to train troops and also to heal troops because it does the same thing. Watch this. Now that I switched over to my troop training gear, look at the healing. It goes down to under 23 hours. So if you're ever healing troops, make sure that you put in any sort of troop training stat that you can use because it will make your healing cheaper. This is a great item, the Craggy Greaves, whether you have a green, blue, whatever. If you have it at all, make sure you use it. This also, the Course Helm, they're from the same set. And then any sort of champion offhand, champion light or champion lamp or whatever grade it may be, it will help you. So if you did not know, now you know. I believe if I change talents as well, let me go ahead and show you. So I don't. Oh, hold on, I made it big. I don't have any training speed from this, right? So if I change that, go to Watcher, because don't ask me why. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you why I named it Watcher. I named it Watcher because this is the talents that I was using whenever I was trying to get Watcher Gold. And it had everything. It had construction, it had research, it had training speed, everything. So instead of naming it something else, I named it Watcher. Because that's the talents I needed whenever I needed something for Watcher. And then after that, I did Chaos Dragon, but I just did the same one. And it's forever been Watcher. But anyway, I switch over to these talents. And that basically gives me more training speed. And check this out now. 16 hours. So we practically went from over a day. We brought it down to 16 hours. That's what, like 8 hours knocked off? And also, if you are, I don't know, let's say you're not full infirmaries like me, if you have manners, that will also make it quicker because the manners also give you troop training speed. So hopefully you guys will take that and actually use that going forward. What's your best defense gear and what gear you use when offline? You want to use your mixed gear. So for me, right? For me, it would just be my champ gear, right? But let's say you don't have champ gear. Some of the gear that I would recommend would be something like this. This is items that a lot of people usually work on with like Material Madness, etc. So you can do something like this. Like this, right? Because these are items that if you get Material Madness, you can work on all of them at the same time. And they're all generally good. There's also some variation to this, of course. Like if you don't want to use this and you rather use this, you can do that. If you don't want to use this and you want to use that, again, you can do that. There's a couple of different variations to the set like this. But any gear that can give you some good mix stats is what I would normally log off. Try to avoid gear that only boosts one specific troop type, like things like Terror Lash, Gargantua Belt, you know, things like this, because you in your mixed gear there's a couple of things you want. You want army stats, and a lot of this gear actually has army stats, mostly HP. And you want 2 troop type attacks, so whether it's cavalry range, infantry, whatever it may be, that's what you want generally for your mixed set. So when you log off with some semblance of this kind of gear set. Because if you log off with like one troop type gear like this, what's another one? Like this, right? Like this is all gear that only gives you one troop type. It's just it's not gonna be great, right? Because like, what are you going for here? You know what I mean? Like, what? Another big one is stay away from using fear drums and vials on your mix set. I know that a lot of people, what they like to do is, if you have a mix set and your range or your infantry or whatever it may be is lower than the others, let's say your calf is just lower than everything else. Well, if I stick a drum in here, it's going to make it a little bit closer. Guys and gals, your mix set does not have to be perfectly even. It does not have to be. You can have less calf, you can have less inf, whatever. Does not have to be perfectly even. So for you to give up some army stats to try and bring up another stat, it's not worth it. So if you're using drums, if you're using vials in your mix set, don't do it. Don't do it. Focus on army stats, cups, things like that. It's just it's not great. It's not great. Hi everyone watching from the Philippines. Yo, you know what's crazy? We're being watched worldwide. So you know what? I kind of want to see where everybody's at. Where are you guys at? Are you in the US? Are you in the UK? Are you in the Philippines? Where exactly are you? Like, let's take a look. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious. 300 tokens, no jackpot. I've gone a couple thousand tokens, no jackpot. So hey, you know, it is what it is. But I've also gone like 10 tokens with a couple jackpots. So it is. Oh my God! Wait, did I just trip the chat? Oh my goodness. Vietnam, Tennessee, Mauritius? Okay, I haven't even heard of that. Where is that at? Uganda, Morocco? Whoa. This is really worldwide, huh? Look at that. Goodness gracious. Thailand, Philippines, Nepal. Oh my goodness. We're everywhere. Palm Beach. Wait, that's Florida. New Zealand, Colombia, Germany, New York, Brazil, Palestine. Okay, yeah, we're literally everywhere. We're literally everywhere. That's so awesome to see. That's so good to see. You gotta be quick. Either you're not watching live or you're behind or something. Because if you put it as soon as I say it, you shouldn't have an issue. Oh, speaking of Gohan, look who came over to visit. Come here, boy. Hi, boy. Come here. What's wrong? I thought you were sleeping. You come over to say hi? What's wrong? You were sleeping. Am I talking too loud? Is that what it is? He said, man. Oh my goodness. Show my cat? Well, the thing is that my cat is he just wants my keys. You know why? Because I have this laser on my keys. And this is what he wants. Look. You see him? This is what he wants. He just wants this laser. And as soon as I use the laser and he sees it, he'll start like doing this cry that sounds weird. Let me see if I can do it since he's by the mic. Boy, come here. Come here. Look. Look. Now he's looking around like... Yeah. It's this laser. This is a cat's favorite toy. And I come to find out, also dogs love them too.